My alarm went off at 4:15 this morning. We've got the car loaded, it's still dark out. We're headed down to Winglands, and today I'm going to crack spot landings.
Oh, we're up! Woohoo!
Right then, so whilst we're climbing, let's have a quick chat about what's going on here. To achieve my BHPA pilot rating, I need to complete a specified amount of tasks. This one is task 27 and it's engine failure practice. And it reads, carry out an accurate power off landing to the satisfaction of the instructor from at least 500 feet. So we're going to get up to 500 feet, kill the engine, and then try and land within about 20 meters of the spot. Now I've got a pumpkin stuff sack out in the field, it's bright orange, it's really visible, so I should be able to see it from quite a way up there. I'm gonna start my approach by finding my spot that I'm gonna land on and not taking my eye off it. I'm gonna turn in a circle around the spot so I can always keep it in my vision. I'll be putting in more and less brake input to circle round to that spot. Now if I get to the point where I need to put in some S-turns at the end there to get into that spot, then I will do. There's a couple of techniques to master here. Even if you aren't going through the BHPA syllabus, this is a worthwhile technique to practice, because if you do get into an emergency situation, you'll be able to react much more calmly and effectively. This is actually my 18th flight and it's the first flight of the day. I did manage to practice this technique a couple of times about a month beforehand. I managed to land within 30 meters from the spot with the engine on. I didn't have any power when I was descending, but it was always there in case I needed to go round. Now I did try to land with my engine off that time, but I landed 40 meters away from the spot. As soon as that engine goes, your comfort level changes massively, which probably led to me not doing such a great job on the second go. So I'm back again today to try and really dial that in and complete that task. So I'll let my first attempt run through with a few cuts so you can hear what I'm saying whilst I'm descending, and on the attempts after that I'm going to chop it up a bit so you're not getting bored. Here we go then. Engine failure practice attempt number 1.
Let's go ahead and kill that engine. Catch a surge. Whee! So now I'm going to start turning around until I can see my spot, which I can't quite yet. And we're gliding fairly fast today. I'm now downwind. I can see my spot. Right, I'm not going to take my eye off that at all. And I can keep adjusting my turn until I think I'm in glide distance. Come back in now. Hopefully this should be the one. There's a couple of techniques to master here. There's turning in using this fixation, and then there's using S-turns to lose a bit of altitude. Now this gets you in good practice if you ever have an engine out, which we're all likely to do at some point, and this is actually part of the BHPA syllabus for achieving my pilot rating. Now I've got to land at 20 meters from this spot. Should be doable if all goes well. We've got all day today, it's nice and overcast, so looks like a flying day. Now at the moment I'm going to overshoot that slightly, so I'm just going to put in a few little turns. There we go. We're coming into it now, right. Here we go. And I'm going to turn into wind. It looks like I'm going to overshoot this one, so I need to be starting my run out, oh, bring it down, that's it. Ooh, that was a little bit tight on the old boy. Whew. Right, let's go up for the next one. Clear prop.
So here we go for attempt number 2. As I started saying on my last attempt, I need to start my final approach much lower to the ground to get in on that spot. Needless to say, this attempt was much better. I'd definitely be in the field that I'd be emergency landing in, but not quite a spot landing. Let's see how I get on.
Let's start counting. Attempt number 2, and we finally landed in at. That's not bad. I want to get on that spot though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 30. So 10 meters. Again there. Now I've got to look out for the model aircraft flyers, which is that's going to be interesting. Likewise, they have to look out for me. I'm an actual aircraft.
This third attempt is exactly why you should be practicing this manoeuvre. Since the first 2 attempts, the wind has picked up slightly, and the mistake that I'm just about to make is that instead of actually trying to pilot my way down into the spot, I'm trying to follow the lines that I've followed before and get my height down before I come into my final approach. Now this gets me into a little bit of a sticky situation, and I'm about to restart my engine before I hit some power lines. Luckily this wasn't an emergency situation, but let this be a lesson to all the new pilots out there: always be aware of the weather conditions.
Okay, attempt number 3 is not going very well. Oh dear.
Here we go for attempt number 4, and by far the best one of them all.
Come on, you Now that is a better attempt. Woohoo!
Having managed to nail the spot within about 5 meters on that last attempt, I go up for one last try and don't get quite as close, but still within the 20 meters. Definitely a successful day, and another task completed for the pilot rating. This is definitely one of those techniques that we should be practicing on a regular basis to keep us on top of our game, just in case anything does happen. I hope you're all staying safe out there during the coronavirus pandemic, and in the meantime, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's wait for this all to blow over. Cheers.